Welcome to Prop Guide Show. I'm Shweta Talwar and with me is Mr. Ankur Dhawan, Chief Business Officer, Resale's Prop Tiger. Welcome to our show, Mr. Dhawan.
Thanks, Shweta.
So the Yamuna Expressway Industrial Development Authority has hiked land allotment rates per square meter. So are the houses along the Yamuna Expressway likely to be far more expensive?
I wish that were true. If the increasing of the circle rate will increase the prices of the house, then it's a good sign. Unfortunately, I think Yamuna Expressway, if you look at the way the prices, the recent price increase has been done, it's not justified. Typically, the circle rates are increased when the government agencies see that there is a lot of registration happening in their particular area and they believe that the prices are attractive for the buyers. That's why they increase the circle rate. Recent allotment which happened in Yamuna Expressway, which wasn't done in Sector 22D, was at the rate of 14,200 and which was done only in November. So increasing the price in December by 10% does not make sense because the prices do not increase with that pace of a monthly increase. In fact, if you look at some of the parts of the Yamuna Expressway like Sector 18, 19, 20, you still find the properties, that lands parcel available to you at 8,000 to 9,000 per square meter. So it's an inverted structure which Yamuna Expressway Authority has adopted. So it will impact the market. I think the investors will find it tough to exit now the property because the stamp duty will increase.
Mr. Dhawan, the Yamuna Expressway Industrial Development Authority has reserved 5,000 acres of land for the construction of an airport in Jewar. So will this influence the property prices around that area?
See, Jewar airport has been in the news for last 8 to 10 years, to be honest, and we have been discussing it again and again. Even this step of acquiring land and allocating land for the development of airport is a step towards this. The government, central government is still expecting a detailed project report from the UP government for the construction of this airport. I think even if they start today, it will take at least 5 to 7 years before the airport becomes a reality, and the market has already factored in the expectation of airport project in the prices they are right now offering. So I don't see a short-term impact on the prices. Yes, in long term, if the project gets ready, there will be a huge impact on the prices.
If the buildings along the Yamuna Expressway are not according to the bylaws of the authority, so huge penalties will be imposed. Will this raise the cost of housing?
See, when they say that they will put penalty, my big question to them is that why don't you avoid having this flouting of bylaws? See, if the penalty is put at the end of the project, the person who suffers is the buyer in the project because he has to pay for the mistakes of the developer. The authority should come up with a way where they can do a proper inspection while the construction is going on and stop if there is a construction going beyond the approved plan of the project. So obviously, if the developers start flouting the bylaws, end of the day they pay the penalty and it is charged to the buyer who has not done any mistake. So yes, it will increase the price for the buyer if that is the question, but authority should come up with a better plan of avoiding this for the sake of the buyers.
Thanks for being on our show, Mr. Dhawan. And please stay tuned for more updates on real estate industry.